everyone, Alvin here, and it's another morning here at the East Deck. And today, I'm going to share with you my review of my Oxelo skates. So please tune in. So, medyo nagutom ako doing a shoot in my skates kasi I just really want to take a picture of me wearing the skates. So yun, I did a small shoot. Anyway, I digress. So we're having breakfast as I review these skates. And to McDonald's, shout out to you ha. So I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast. So I have sausage, pancakes, and hash brown. And thank you McDonald's for giving me a freaking spoon. Anyway, so the skates that I got are Oxelo Fit 500. So actually, it was between 3 skates. So I was picking between Oxelo Fit 500, Oxelo Fit 100, and Oxelo MF 500. First, let's talk about the MF 100 skates. Kasi I think by far, those are the cheapest options. So, pag sa Decathlon, I think it's only 3,100. And they had my size. I tried them on, and they were good actually. I think kung yung wheels lang yung pagpipilian, they're very similar to what I have right now, the Fit 500. Kaya lang, I didn't really like the aesthetic of the Fit 100 kasi it's too basic. And you know me, I'm very attracted to color. I'm like a preschooler. So if ever there's an option on my color, I would much prefer the one with nicer colors. Anyway, I tried them both and they were good actually. The only thing is, Fit 100 is a bit looser as compared to Fit 500. I think because Fit 500 is either unisex or for women. I think I spent an hour dun sa store picking between the two kasi I really wanted to make sure that they fit correctly. And as advised by other YouTubers, they say to get skates na mas okay yung fit sa'yo, like super fit rather than loose. So yun, so in the end, I got the in the end, I got the Fit 500 based on aesthetics, the fit, the price, and the size that's available for me. I wanted to try the MF 500 because it's super cool. It's red and white and black. Actually, it would have fit the aesthetic of what I'm wearing right now perfectly. Kaya lang, they only had extremely small sizes or extremely big sizes. So hindi kasha sa akin. So I didn't bother to try them. The wheels of the MF 500 are harder than the Fit 500. So medyo worried din ako dun kasi where I skate, like here sa East Deck, hindi naman perfectly smooth yung surface. So I didn't want to bother to replace the wheels. So I opted for the Fit 500. So that's the story of what when I got my skates. Actually, I'm quite happy kasi out of all the choices, I think ito talaga yung pinaka-bet ko. I was even talking with my sister and she told me that this one was the best looking among my choices. So I'm quite happy with that. So it's been 2 weeks since I got these skates and now let's do a first impressions review. So this isn't really a full-blown review kasi I'm not really an expert and it's only been 2 weeks. I have to give it more time to see if I would really enjoy this. So let's talk about it. So first, the looks. I really enjoy the aesthetics of the skates kasi even though it's colorful, it doesn't really clash too much with my outfits kasi the only pop of color here is the peppermint green, and I actually like that color. A lot of people like that color. I don't really wear a lot of peppermint green, pero I think a pop of color na ganun is okay. The other colors are blue and white, so sobrang in a bit neutral side siya. So I like that fact about it. The others kasi, I didn't really like all black or I didn't like the yellow green in the Fit 100. So, not really my style. Pero if it's yours, you do you. Now, let's talk about the fit. So, sobrang tagal ko talagang nag-research about fit of inline skates kasi nga I had no idea about it. In the groups on Facebook, we have more information about quad skates. So sa everywhere we skate, there are a lot of quad skaters. So though there are inline skaters, yung mga facts about inline skates are not as many as the ones for quad skates. Sa quad skates kasi sobrang organized talaga ng topics nila dun sa group. So I really had no problem choosing the pair of skates. Dito, medyo nahirapan ako kasi there was a group, pero the information is not really in one place. So I really had to do a lot of searches. So mas mahirap mag-search about it. So I searched YouTube, I searched groups, and all of them are saying that they have to fit right. They have to fit like a glove. So hindi siya yung pwedeng maluwag. So I think that was my struggle. So I was choosing between the 42. So actually, nung nasa Decathlon ako, I was choosing between two skates, diba? Yung Fit 100 and yung Fit 500. Both of them were size 42, pero yung Fit 100 is a lot more maluwag than the Fit 500. And by a lot more, I'm exaggerating. So siguro dun sa Fit 100, mayroon ganitong kaliit na space. As to the Fit 500, sobrang fit talaga siya sa akin. In the first week of skating, actually, sobrang nasaktan talaga yung feet ko. I thought I got the wrong size. I was struggling. I was even asking a fellow skater here if his skates super fit din ba, masikip, masakit. And he said his is also masikip. So, I didn't really enjoy it actually kasi nga nasasaktan ako, so I couldn't really last very long in the skates. I think at most when I'm skating, I would skate for like a minute or two, tapos I'll take a break and then I'll skate some more and then I'll take a break kasi masakit talaga siya. So yun, I was contemplating my choices. Iniisip ko, either I bought the wrong size or I have to break in my skates. And that's what they are telling me. Dun sa mga YouTube channel, they said you have to break in your skates. So I waited a week. And in the process of waiting, I actually realized na I was really skating wrong. So yung technique and yung form ko mali. So I think that was what was causing the pain. So nafe-feel ko na masikip siya kasi mali yung form ko. So shout out to the people in Everywhere We Skate who helped me figure out kung bakit ako nagkaka-blister. Kasi turns out that my feet were more like this and it's supposed to be this way. So dapat pala diretso siya. Not only will it prevent yung pagpudpud ng wheels sa middle, it would also prevent you from getting more injuries. So sobrang sakit ng feet ko the first week kasi I was skating that way. So ayan, ganyan-ganyan. Ayun, when I learned about that, medyo mas naging okay yung fit niya. Like, hindi na siya masakit. I don't know what it was about it. Pero when I corrected my form, hindi na siya ganun kasakit. I think either na-break-in ko ng skates or I was just really using it incorrectly the first time. Now, let's talk about the features and the build of the skate. Actually, I have no clue dito sa mga skates. I just know that there's a hard boot skate and there's a soft boot skate. And Fit 500 is actually a soft boot skate. MF 500 is the hard boot skate na mabibili mo rin sa Decathlon. So, I wanted a soft boot skate kasi I'm a beginner and I didn't really want to adjust really badly kasi nga I'm coming from quad skates. What I liked about these is tatlo kasi yung ways of enclosure niya. So meron siyang shoelaces. It also has a velcro strap, and there's a strap na plastic that you close to make sure that the opening of the boot is really fit on your leg. So yung velcro strap is really good actually. It has a strong hold. Yung laces niya are very long actually. So I'm not really sure how to tie it. Sometimes I tuck it under the velcro strap, sometimes over it. And by the way, if you're seeing like red laces right now, pinalitan ko kasi yung original just for the pictures, but I'll probably go back to the peppermint green shoelaces kasi those are cuter and they're really of great quality. Anyway, ang pinaka nagustuhan ko dito is the enclosure dun sa opening ng boot. Kasi the mechanism is really good. Instead of just pushing it, you would just have like, I don't know kung ano yung feature na yun. So, you just push it and push it and push it. Tapos sumisikip yung boot for you. And I know that skates are built differently kasi I tried several skates nga, diba, sa Decathlon. And yung Fit 100, hindi ganito yung mechanism. Though, they have their own way of tightening the opening of the boot. I like the way this tightens better. Kasi yun, parang mas nahirapan akong i-tighten siya. As for this as for Fit 500, sobrang daling i-tighten nung opening ng boot. So, winner siya for me. Now, let's talk about prices. As I mentioned, I was choosing between 3 pairs of skate. Number 1 is Fit 100, and currently it costs 3,150. So, that's the cheapest option you have in case you want an Oxelo pair of skates. Etong sa akin, the Fit 500 currently costs 3,600. So, it's in the middle range. And then, yung most expensive dun sa 3 choices ko is the MF 500, which is 3,800 pesos. Pero, it was, it's on sale. So, actually, if you buy this now, I think this is the most savings that you will get. Kasi originally, the price is 4,850. So, if you have your size here, I think this is the best value for your money kasi on sale siya. Pero I can't really vouch for anything else other than the price. Pero those are the prices of the choices that I had. And for 3,600, I think super good na nung deal na dito sa skates na to kasi they're quality skates. So far, hindi ko na-feel na cheap yung material. And the good thing about purchasing things from Decathlon is that they always have a 2-year warranty. So I think that's the I think yun yung factor kung ba't dun ako bumili kasi I wanted that warranty. If I'm going to pay something over 3,000, I wanted a warranty, diba? Para naman masigurado na if ever something goes wrong, something breaks, I can always go back to the store and get them to fix it. Now, let's talk about the performance. So, as I mentioned, I'm not a pro skater. I'm actually a beginner. So, yung performance na mabibigay ko sa inyo is a beginner's performance. So, so far, ang ginagawa ko lang naman kasi is just moving forward, turning, moving forward some more, and turning, stopping. Pero I can't skate backwards yet using inline skates. I'm not that confident yet. Pero performance-wise, nung una ko siyang ginamit, it was magical. As I mentioned, I was coming from quad skates. And when I was using quad skates, whenever I'm in the rougher part of the east deck, nafe-feel ko talaga that it was a rougher part. Kasi the wheels are smaller, you're closer to the ground, tapos it's not exactly the softest wheel possible. Yung factory wheels kasi yung gamit ko. As for these pair, sobrang nag-iba talaga experience kasi the wheels are a lot bigger. So, super malaki siya, mataas siya. Though, yung fall mo mas mataas. Pero, you would feel the impact less. So, even though the ground was rough, I don't feel it as much as when I was using quad skates. Pero, pag nandun ka naman sa smoother part nitong east deck, the experience is basically the same. So, makinis naman talaga siya in either skates. Pero syempre, diba, it's not the only place you'll skate. So, kunyari mag-skate ka rin sa concrete ground, sa asphalt, I would prefer it not to be as bumpy. So, I think performance-wise, I like the wheels of these skates actually. Na-enjoy ko siya. So, ayun lang. Yun lang yung review ko sa performance. I don't do jumps. I don't do tricks yet. Well, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that. Pero, so far, kunyari yung goal mo lang is to move forward, move around, skate around. Sobrang okay siya. Like, even if you use it on concrete, masaya naman yung experience. So, if you're just the type of person who wants to skate for exercise, trip mo lang siya umikot-ikot, go ahead and get these. Now, let's talk about my realizations after a week of inline skating. So, I realized that though some concepts are the same, inline skating is different from quad skating. So, there are so many differences actually. In terms of balance, it was quite easy to get used to inline skate. Yung balance na hindi ka babagsak forward or babaksak backwards. I think it's the factor is mas mahaba yung wheels niya. So, mas less yung tendency na bumagsak ako forward or backward. Versus when I was starting to quad skate, sobrang I was always falling on my back kasi I don't know, sobra talagang hirap mag-balance sa quad skates. Speaking of balance, though mas madaling mag-balance in terms of that, mahirap i-balance na ituwid yung wheels here. Kasi sa quad skates, all 4 wheels are flat on the ground. While dito sa inline skates, though they are all flat on the ground, don't get me wrong, yung tipo na mag-balance ka ng diretso is a lot harder. I didn't expect that. Sobrang, kasi I really thought that inline skating should be that way. Nakatagilid talaga yung paa mo, which was no problem. Yun pala, it wasn't. So, mahirap pala. It was challenging. It's a muscle memory that I have yet to master. Another thing that I learned is, dapat talaga yung socks mo completely covers your leg to the point where your inline skates boot ends. Kasi, the first week, my socks didn't cover my leg completely. Tapos I got blisters. I think that was my mistake. Masyadong maikli yung socks na sinuot ko that time. And I haven't purchased high socks yet. So, maling-mali siya. Nasugatan ako because of that. So, if you were starting to inline skate, please make sure you get the right pair of socks. Speaking of blisters, you might get blisters if your form is not correct. As I mentioned before, my feet had a tendency to go diagonal when it should be straight. Yung pag-diagonal nung feet ko made or caused the blisters. Kasi nga, mas tumama siya dun sa boot ng skate. So, other than me not wearing high socks, yung form ko rin caused me blisters. So, that wasn't really pretty. So, I would advise that before you start inline skating, make sure that you watch a lot of tutorials and make sure that you have the right form. Another thing that I realized is that inline skates are very heavy compared to quad skates. Sobrang bigat niya, sobrang bulky niya. I'm not sure if this would be my preference. Kunyari magta-travel ako and I want to bring skates kasi masyado siyang malaki. And of course, as always, if you're planning to inline skate, you have to get used to learning how to brake. So I realized na medyo mahirap pala mag-adjust from a toe stop to a heel brake. Kasi sa quad skates, I was so used to using the toe stop. So if I do that with my roller skates or my inline skates, for sure masusub-sub talaga ako. So I had to learn the heel brake. I also had to learn a T-stop, which I haven't learned. So I hope that I learn it soon. So that's pretty much it. I haven't really had a lot of experience with my inlines yet, and I have yet to, and I wish I could. So I will share that with you as soon as I get more experience. For now, I think these are just the realizations and my small or short review of the Oxelo Fit 500. So the sun is rising, medyo mainit na, so I will end the vlog here. I will see you again next time. Bye!